Karolina, extraordinary match, really great performance, and you're into the Wimbledon finals. So how are you feeling right now?
Thank you very much. Yeah, just still trying to soak it up, kind of. It was an unbelievable fight, and I'm just trying to enjoy the moment.
David?
Hi there, Karolina. At 8 points all in the tiebreak, you had a time violation against you and put a backhand along, and then we had the next point where Coco had a chance to maybe put a forehand away and hit the net with a drop shot. I just wondered, in that period, what was going through your mind?
I forgot about it. I forgot about the time violation. Yeah, I guess I was on the limit. I didn't see it that time. Honestly, I didn't check the check the clock. Was just trying to take a little more time. Maybe didn't really do much to me, to be honest. But yeah.
Ben?
Your pretty good first ever match on center court for you, I think, right?
Yeah.
So what was the whole atmosphere like? And then I'm also just curious separately how you're feeling physically after that sort of battle with the heat, and maybe there was some sort of ab issue you had also.
Yeah, the court is unreal. I had a chance to actually warm up today on it, which I think was very helpful to kind of get used to the grounds and the roof and kind of just all surroundings. It's a beautiful court, and it was packed. It was such a great atmosphere. So, yeah, it's a very nice experience to play on it. Even better to get my first win there. It was very long, tough battle, physically, mentally. At the end, I had a stitch. I had a tough. I didn't have anything with my ab. I just couldn't catch a breath, and that was it. I was just trying to, massage it a little bit to get it away. But yeah, it was pure fight.
Do you have a theory as to why the Czech Republic produces so many good women's tennis players, yourself included?
I don't have a theory.
But do you not think there's so many?
Yeah.
10 of the top 100, so many have done well at Wimbledon.
Yeah. No, it's we have great history of Czech tennis, and definitely the fact that there is so many of us, and myself when I was younger looking up to the girls who were like maybe 5 years older than I was. You can just see them doing so well, so it gives you gave me the belief that I can as well do it. That's how it worked for me, and yeah, it's nice that we're from such a small country and we have so many good players.
James?
Karolina, this being your second Grand Slam final, it's always easier the second time, people say. Is there anything that you did in the days before your first Grand Slam final that you won't do again, or things that you'll do differently to maybe change the way you feel going into it?
I would have to remember what I did in Paris. It's been a while. It's been 3 years, so I don't really know what I was doing in a day off. But I will just try to do the same what I've been doing here these 2 weeks. Do the kind of same rituals, same stuff. Hit for 30 minutes tomorrow and just try to keep it chill, recover as best as I can, and then have that last match on Saturday.
What rituals are there, if there are any? Are there any things that you've been doing every day that?
Well, yeah, we go to tennis, hit 30 minutes, just a light hit to feel the balls and the court. Then I have a half day off. I go to have some good food. I go every day to the same coffee shop. Just like little things.
Eva?
Congratulations, Karolina. In the tiebreak, especially at the end, you had so much success coming up to net, but Coco did have that passing shot that she got you on that one time. When you then go back into net 2 points later, is that trusting your game, or is it you're just saying, no, I know the patterns that work here? Like, I'm just curious for someone, you guys have such a lopsided head-to-head, as you know, and you've gotten her twice this year, but how much do you have to trust yourself when maybe some shots aren't working, or you've lost to her 5 times and that's in the back of your mind?
Yeah.
Like, where... Sorry, that was a bad question, but you said
Thanks. No, honestly, during that tiebreak, it was like kind of roller coaster as well emotionally for me. Like one point I felt good, I had hit a nice winner, and then I did like a terrible mistake, and then in my head was just like I have to keep hitting, I have to keep I was telling myself, if I'm gonna lose this, I want to lose on my own terms, and my terms is going forward and playing aggressive and going to the net. So even though Coco, she is incredible athlete and she always gives you that 1 point back, I would say. So even though I knew when I hit a volley that she is still gonna be there and hit few unreal passing shots throughout the whole match, but it's kind of my game, and I just wanted to stick to it.
Matt?
Hey, Karolina.
Hi.
Do you have any recollection of the moment when she had that short ball and you were all the way in the back of the court and looked on her match point? Did anything pass through your mind of like, okay, it's over? Or
I thought I would get there actually.
but when she hit the drop shot, did you think she was going to hit a drop shot, or did you think she was going to swing hard?
I think
and
I
go
would
to work?
get to that drop shot.
Yeah.
But in a few points before that, when she hit a drop shot, I didn't hit a good shot back, and then she kind of won the rally. So I was happy it didn't go over the net.
Carol?
In the bigger picture of your career, what does that mean to you to get back to that second Grand Slam final, and maybe a word on playing Linda?
It's a very special moment. It's a great achievement. This is one of the biggest tournaments that we have, with all the, again, I'll repeat myself, history, so many legends were playing here, as well, to just get to play on the center court. It was so nice. So yeah, I'm just incredibly glad and happy that it happened and that I have a chance to play another final.
She just won.
Sorry, Linda, just
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have any thoughts about it, as I just learned it now, so didn't really think of that.
Catherine?
Hi, Karolina. Congratulations. It was less than a year ago that you were, coming back from the wrist injury and slicing mostly on the backhand. I just wondered, through that process, like when you were coming back from the wrist, did you always know you would get back to this point with your ground strokes, or was there a time where you thought you might sort of always be a bit compromised and have to play differently? Like,
no, for me last year it was either the pain is gonna go away and I'll be able to play, or I'll have a surgery. So it was never, if I would still have that pain, I would never play that way and just try to find a way to play one-handers. It didn't really go too well for me. But luckily it happened the way that the pain went away, and we did a lot of work on that, and I was able to, and I am able to play again fully.
when did the pain go away?
After Wimbledon last year.
Simon?
Sorry, I just forgot my question for a second. I was going to ask you about Sven, because we tried to speak to Sven after the match and he didn't want to talk. He said he wanted to leave it to you. But what is it about him? How would you describe what he's brought to your game in particular? What changes he made?
I don't know if you've been here in all the interviews before, but I had this question every time. Maybe you can just look at the 2 days ago what I was saying. I would just honestly repeat myself. He brought a lot. I'm really happy to have him in my corner. He's a good guy, and yeah, I wish he talked to you so I don't have to answer all these questions about him every time. So I think that's my answer to that.
Tell him that.
Yeah, tell him.
Liza?
Hi, Karolina. Congratulations.
Hi, thank
I know
you.
you like your paddle, and you've got great hands in and around the net. Does it help at all, the touch and feel with paddle and tennis? Is there any similarities, and does it help at all?
That's, I think, tough to say, but when we practice and sometimes I get some good volley, we always, because I play paddle with my team, with my physio and then coaches, so when I hit some good volleys, we are like, that's from the paddle. But like, who knows? But we definitely play a lot. It's fun.
Okay, we'll take two more English, Ben.
Just sort of on the topic of repetitive questions, I'm curious, because you're playing another Czech in the final, so there's going to be a lot of, you're going to get asked, and Linda's going to get asked too, what is it about Czech tennis? And I'm curious, just, you've probably been getting this your whole career, so I'm wondering what your relation is to that sort of question of people being so curious about Czech tennis all the time, because none of the Czech players ever really seem to have any magic answer to it. It's just some question that you guys get a lot. So I'm wondering what your relationship is to that question.
To that question?
Yeah, just getting asked all the time about what makes Czech women's tennis
I'm
special.
honestly tired about it because as you said, I get this question every second day, I would say, and it's on every time. I think we all answered it or try to answer it, but it's on one hand, it's nice to get that question because it's so good for our country and for the sport in our country, and we're such a small country, and this is just unbelievable and all that. But yeah, to get that question all the time, I try to answer every time differently, and I don't know what to say anymore.
Chris?
Karolina, growing up, what surface did you think you'd have the most success on in your career? Was it grass or?
I've never really thought about it because when I was a kid in Czech, you play on the clay most of the time. Then once you get on the tour and get that ranking, you play most of the time on the hard court. So I think on the grass, I didn't play that many matches overall until this year, I would say. I'd say I'm pretty adaptive, that I can adapt to all the surfaces, and I like them all because you can use all different kind of type of game and weapons and spins on all the surfaces. So I enjoy the changes, and I actually always look forward when we have that change and go from hard court to clay and then grass and then back there.
Okay, thank you. We'll take some Czech questions now.